Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Rappolt Field on the campus of Lafayette College for tonight. Delaware River Rivalry Series game between the Phillipsburg Stateliners and the Easton Area Rovers. Big rivalry between these two schools, all going head-to-head today as both sides look for a big win going into their postseason play. Easton coming into this game with a record of 13-1-1 all the season. They have been dominating teams for the vast majority of it, although their most recent result ended in a tie when they took on Crestwood at home. They tied 1-1. As for Phillipsburg, coming in with a very respectable record of their own of 8-4. The Stateliners had won 5 in a row going into their previous game against Shore, a game that they lost 3-0. But a clean slate tonight, both sides looking to one-up each other in this rivalry, a rivalry that has been dominated recently by Easton. Easton has won the last 4 games ever since the pandemic in this rivalry. In 2021, they beat Easton beat Phillipsburg 4-1, and then in 2022, Easton once again reigned supreme 1-0. Same result in 2023, 1-0, and in 2024, Easton 3, Phillipsburg 1. Both sides taking the field ready to get things underway. The whistle sounds, and here we go. Right now, it's the Rovers with the ball. They're running with a starting lineup before giving it up. Starting lineup for the Rovers is number 8, Kaylee Harper, number 9, Cecilia Gregg, number 12, Jillian Relvis, number 13, Maddie Hines, number 14, Olivia Malia, number 16, Maddie Polachak, number 20, Abby Rinda, number 25, Emily Materna, and starting in net for Easton Area, double zeros, Evelyn Burns. As for Phillipsburg, once again in numerical order, going with the starting lineup of Jackie Miller, Emma Butler, number 5, number 11, Brooke Beenders, number 12, Breezy Scuderi. As that ball gets taken away, nope, it stays and then gets turned back over. Phillipsburg. Ball around midfield. Pass goes over to Brooke Beenders. Once again on the near side, now in possession of the Rovers. Rovers going to get it back now. Cecilia Gregg with it, but she gives it up. Common thing here in field hockey, very hard to possess the ball for very long. Whistle stays with Phillipsburg. Avery Butler, number 15, has it. We get another whistle. To continue on with the starting lineups, Avery Butler, number 15, number 17, Peyton Doring, number 21, Hannah Deegan, number 26, Abigail Fay, number 32, Isabella Turdo, and starting in net for the Stateliners, number 61, Jordan Neunenmacher. Right now, it's the Rovers. Playing very stingy defense on the years. Almost all the wins they've accumulated this season have been courtesy of a blowout. Ball goes out of bounds. Phillipsburg with possession of it. There's number 4, Jackie Miller. Miller, the leading goal scorer on this Stateliners team. 5 goals, also has 5 assists. Leads him in that category as well. Ball goes off the leg. It looks like of an Eastern Area defender, but the whistle doesn't blow. Maddie Polachak looked like it went off her leg, but nothing. So it's going to be 4 15-minute quarters. There's no victor at the end of regulation. We will go into an overtime, then a second overtime, and then from there, we'll go through the equivalent of a shootout. There's some action there right in front of the net. Gets cleared out by the defense of the Rovers. And now they officially get the clear out. Easton with the ball now. It's Alexa Kuvo. Marching on ahead. Tries to get through a double team. Unable to. Back on the other way are the Stateliners. Kuvo, one of the formidable goal scorers for the Rovers. 11 goals, 7 assists on the season. She's been electric, but that doesn't even lead her own team as they have 2 players with over 20 goals on the year. Olivia Malia, the senior midfielder, 31 goals and 4 assists to her name. And then number 4, Allison Clark, another senior, the forward with 24 goals and 7 assists. Here come the Rovers. Looking for a shot. They'll take it. It gets saved. Looks like taking it was Kuvo. But a nice job named by Nunemacher to keep it scoreless. Ball goes out of bounds. Clock will run continuously unless there's a call for a penalty corner, a card, or an injury timeout. If that doesn't happen, it's non-stop clock movement. Phillipsburg can't get the clear. It looks like that was number 32, Isabella Turdo, who tried to do so but couldn't. Now on the far side, Relvis gives the ball away. Now here comes Butler. Butler, she loses it. So a lot of back and forth in the middle of the field. We've had one good look early on, that ball being saved. So far, one shot on goal for the Rovers. Phillipsburg yet with a shot on goal, but they have the ball. Quick pass over on the far side. Looks like that is Ellie Kisselbach, number 13, but now here comes Easton again. They've got space, they've got some numbers, losing the ball in the shooting circle. We got a whistle, and we have got a stoppage of play. It's going to be a penalty corner for the Rovers. So a great chance for Easton to get the early lead. It's going to be Allison Clark, number 4, who will be delivering it in. See if she can set someone up here. Just waiting for the whistle from the referee. There it is. Coming in but misplaying it. Instead taking the shot. Blocked off. Looking for a clean look. Doesn't happen. Foul on the Rovers and going back the other way of the Stateliners. Again, these are two teams with a fierce rivalry. Obviously got a good turnout here tonight. Neutral site game for both teams. Not a far drive for either side. But for a neutral venue, we have a good amount of people here tonight. You'll love to see it, especially this late in the regular season as the weather starts to change, get closer into the winter. Ball rolling away with Faye showing no urgency to go get it. Goes out of bounds. Will go over to the Stateliners. Breezy Scuderi now. It's the whistle. She's going to try to clear it. Get some nice oomph on it, but back in possession of Easton. Easton not in a ton of close games this year, as I alluded to earlier. A lot of their 13 wins this year were decided by north of 6 goals. They beat BCHS 15-0. Stroudsburg, that was a close one, 2-0. PMWHS 10-0 win for them. A win over Freedom 6-0. PVHS 13-0, just to name a few. This team will dominate you early and often. But so far, a very methodical game as we approach the halfway point of the first. Your side, it's Kaylee Harper. Harper around midfield. Gives it up. Whistle. Goes off the leg of a Rover and back over to the Stateliners. Phillipsburg on the near side. It's Doring. Doring looking to center it. Nobody home, and it gets sent out of bounds. Stays with Phillipsburg. The turn of the one clearing that ball away. But now it's Avery Butler. Butler passes it, gets sent into the circle. A decent look, but unable to control that ball. And cleared away by Easton. It's tough to tell from our vantage point, but it looked like that was Beenders right there in the shooting circle. Just couldn't get a clean look. Stays deep in Easton's defensive end, out of bounds. on the far side, losing it out of bounds back over to Phillipsburg. Phillipsburg, they got some momentum developing, but immediately, as I say, that gets taken away by the Rovers. Nobody home for Kuvo on that pass. Phillipsburg gets a whistle. They'll maintain possession. Under 5 minutes to go now here in the first. Lions will have to take it slow rather than try to rush to get something going. In the shooting circle now, there were two Phillipsburg players in the area. Nobody could get it. Instead, cleared out by Hines. Temperature has dropped substantially since the pregame when a lot of us turned up here. Right now, it is 73 degrees and clear skies. The sun is setting. It's a beautiful evening. Temperatures was in close to the 80s at one point this afternoon. Ball goes out of bounds there, and Easton has possession. Nice play to keep it alive. Jackie Miller, number 4 for Phillipsburg. Now out of bounds. Possession will stay with Easton Area. Back around the midfield line, out of bounds again. Once again, Phillipsburg. Both sides have possessed the ball for a good amount of time here early. But outside of the one shot taken by the Rovers, offense looks like it'll be at a premium in this game. Obviously, still a lot of time to go. We got a whistle. It goes back over to Easton. Going for the redirect. That almost works out, but we'll get a penalty corner. Rovers with another chance. Clock ticking, closing on 3 minutes and 30 seconds. So the second penalty corner of the game. Both earned by the Rovers. On the corner is going to be Allison Clark. Again, a very talented goal scorer. 24 goals, 7 assists. She has been phenomenal all year long. Looking to set someone up. Waiting for the signal. She gets it, and here we go. Pass goes over. The shot taken, saved, redirected. It's blocked. And goes over to Phillipsburg. What a defensive stand that was. Initial shot taken by Malia. That one gets saved, redirected right to Clark, and that shot got blocked. Now under 3 minutes to go. Phillipsburg, a lot of their wins have been close all throughout the season. Started with a 1-0 win against Ridge. And only one time this season have they won by more than one goal. That contest came against Ridge on the road where they won 4-1. Every other game decided by one goal in their win column, that is. They lost to Newton 4-0, then lost to West Essex 7-0, and then at North Hunterdon 2-1. But they got North Hunterdon back with a 2-1 win of their own back on October 1st to improve to 8-3, now 8-4 after the loss to Shore. And they've still got 5 more games after this one before they get a shot at the postseason. .90 seconds remaining here in the first. And the Rovers have it once again. Ball goes out of bounds. Stays with Easton. A lot of fighting into traffic now. Phillipsburg awarded possession after the whistle. Stays with Phillipsburg. Jordan Nunemacher, the senior goalkeeper for Phillipsburg, has made 124 saves this year as the Liners go on the attack. They get stifled, and now here comes Easton the other way around midfield. It's Malia. Malia meets her match, loses the ball, and it stays in bounds, yes. Now 30 seconds remaining here in the first. And it looks like, barring something crazy, we will head into the second with our game still scoreless. Phillips were trying to maneuver through traffic. They almost backfired on them, but bailed out by the whistle there. They'll keep it. And with 7 seconds remaining, they'll look to clear for a Hail Mary, and they almost get it, but the horn will sound. And after one, we've got ourselves a scoreless game, just as you would expect, between two very good teams. GMAC Pizza, wings and more right on Memorial Park Way, made with the same passion for 3 generations, voted best pizza in Phillipsburg, and now for a limited time order 2 large cheese pizzas for only $19.99. Call them at 908-768-3500 to get yours. Once again, 908-768-3500 to get yours today. Phillipsburg didn't have many good looks in that first period, but they did their job on defense, still scoreless, and that's all you can ask for against this Goliath of a Rover team. That, again, they fill up that cage in bunches. Plenty of blowout wins on their resume. But again, their most recent contest, a draw against Crestwood, 1-1. The only game that Easton has lost this entire year was on the road against Emmaus. In the first game of the year back on August 25th, they lost that one 5-0. But ever since then, it's been nothing short of domination. So final 40 seconds trickling away in this short break. Both coaching staffs evaluating what they see, telling both sides to continue being aggressive. Phillipsburg led by head coach Rachel Phillips. Meanwhile, Easton Area head coach Casey Eck. Ten seconds remaining now in the quick break. We'll then move on to the second. And once again, I cannot emphasize it enough, folks. A gorgeous, gorgeous Monday evening here in Easton, Pennsylvania. 73 degrees, clear skies. A phenomenal day even before this point. Temperature was in the high 70s. Just when we thought we had reached autumn, we still got one last burst of summer weather before we fully transition into the new season. Midline, it'll start with the Rovers. Now back over to the Liners. That's Butler. Butler looking for somebody, doesn't find anyone. Now we'll go over to Easton. Looks like she was trying to hook up with Brooke Beenders. That ball just a little bit too far away from her. Great pass there, and it's a 3-on-3 for Easton. That ball getting away from Scuderi on the far side. She's able to get it back, but now has to maneuver through a lot of traffic. But the ball goes out of bounds. Looks like it'll stay with Easton. Went off the stick of a Phillipsburg defender. Hines looking for somebody, anybody. Doesn't find anyone. Cleared away by the Liners. Looks like it's Doring on the far side trying to lead the charge. Ball goes out of bounds, stays with Phillipsburg. Big fight for it. Someone's got to take it. Taken by Easton. Out of bounds off the stick of Phillipsburg. Once again, a big mass of bodies, but now we got some development. We've got Kuvo leading the charge, gets a whistle, stays with Easton, and they want to push the pace. And you don't blame them in this situation. But once again, Phillipsburg playing some great all-around team defense. This team does not give up a lot of goals, so although Easton can score at whim, it feels like, all throughout the course of the season, this is going to be the best team defense they face all year, and you see it right there. As Malia was trying to find Clark, it looked like, couldn't. Instead, finding the stick of Kisselbach. Now the Liners with the ball, trying to go through traffic. They still have it, but now out of bounds, Easton ball. Cecilia Gregg tried to connect with Kuvo, but again out of bounds. And now both teams are trading out of bounds calls, just giving the ball right back to each other. So far, no real good looks through the first couple minutes of the second. Before we continue on any further, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to give a quick shout out to our excellent production crew here at the Garden State Athletic Network. We've got Jared Klimas and James Clark helping out behind the scenes. Both excellent at what they do. I do the easy part, they do the hard part, and I thank them greatly for this opportunity here tonight as the ball goes back over to Phillipsburg. Here we go. We got some action developing now. It's Doring. Doring gives it up. Shot looks like it gets away, but no, there'll be a penalty corner for Phillipsburg. It'll be their first of the game and their first real good chance to score, break the scoreless tie right here, right now. Looked like Doring was trying to connect with Butler, but couldn't. Butler now on the far side on the penalty corner, awaiting the whistle. She gets it, and here we go. Shot taken, and it goes off the stick and over the net. My goodness. Looked like that was Avery Butler, number 15, who took the shot. The shot had some good height on it, but Emily Materna getting a stick on it, getting it over the net, and there's another shot taken, but that one goes wide right. And this time the Rovers will take possession. Ball stay with Easton after the long pass. Just feel like something's got to give here as we're now under 10 minutes here in the first half. Both teams giving the ball to each other back and forth. But another whistle, now back with the Liners. Here come the Liners. It's Peyton Doring again. 3 goals and 1 assist to her name on the season as that ball goes out of bounds. Isabella Turdo, the senior forward, going after it. Going for the clear, unsuccessful though. There's 4 Liners in the area, but a whole lot of white jerseys there also as that ball goes out of bounds. Here comes Easton once again after the whistle. Again, Olivia Malia. I've been calling her name a lot because she is the star of the show here for the Rovers. Again, 31 goals and 4 assists to her name, meaning that she averages just about 2 goals a game through 15 games as that ball goes wide left of the net. And here, Phillipsburg with another chance. Another whistle, back over to the Rovers. Decent chance right here for Avery Kusa. Avery Kusa with 12 goals, 3 assists. Tries to play some defense there, goes out of bounds off her stick, stays with Phillipsburg. It's Abigail Fay, the defender, senior defender, who was trying to clear. That ball with a lot of height on it, but goes right to a white jersey. It was Jillian Relvis. But it doesn't stay with Easton very long as Phillipsburg takes it right back, gets to the far side, and then they make a play to steal the ball back. A common theme of this game, both offenses have never really gotten in rhythm outside of a couple chances. Here comes Easton again. There's Cecilia Gregg, the freshman midfielder. Now over to Clark. Clark trying to maneuver through traffic. Gets the whistle. Not a penalty corner, just outside the shooting circle. And there it is. Contact initiated, it looks like by Malia, giving the Rovers their 3rd penalty corner of this game. Another prime opportunity to break the scoreless tie. 0-0 with 6:13 remaining in the first half. It'll be Clark taking the penalty corner on the far side. Previous 2 chances were on the near side, so we'll see if the change in position can benefit Easton here, or if Phillipsburg can continue to play this lights-out defense they've been doing all half. Shot taken, just whiffed on, it looks like by Malia. Slowly bounced over, but it stays over with Easton until a whistle. Looks like a dangerous ball, and now the Liners have it back. Back over to Easton after Phillipsburg failed to clear. It was Scuderi who tried to clear it over to number 4, Jackie Miller. Didn't work out. But here comes Avery Casa now. Casa couldn't shake her defender, gets a whistle, and it goes back over to Phillipsburg. Faye, the senior, again, another solid, sturdy defender. When calling her name a lot, and for good reason, she has not made it easy for anybody on the opponent's side. Under 5 minutes to go now, 4:47 remaining. Easton will reset. Well, the ball taken away. Looks like that was Doring once again. Couldn't do much with it. And another quick chance for the Rovers. Rovers, they still have it. Malia looking to break away from Kisselbach. Can't, but she gets a whistle. It keeps the hustle on. She keeps playing. The shot, she was outside the shooting circle. Goes out of bounds. Wouldn't have mattered anyway if it went in, but Phillipsburg gets the ball back. Oh, pardon me, no, I was wrong about that. Looks like it went out of bounds off Phillipsburg. Stays with the Rovers. Post up, looking for an open shooter, just missed it. Avery Casa was there. The ball just a little bit out of her reach. So no shot that time, but another great chance for Easton. But here they come again. Phillipsburg failed to clear. Malia, she'll take the shot, and it goes in. They score. Olivia Malia, the senior. That's goal number 32 on the year.
So no
and
shot
Easton
that
is
time.
now on
Another
top, 1-0.
Chance
See, look, you'll see it right here.
Easton.
Malia
But
gets
here they come
free,
again. Phillipsburg
maneuvers
failed to
through the
clear.
defense,
Malia,
takes a
she'll
great shot, just gets by the leg of Jordan Nonnenmacher. And with 3:31 to go, the scoreless tie finally broken. Looks like they'll get Clark for the assist on that one. That would be her 8th of the year. So the 1-2 punch that has powered this team all season comes through again. So although the Phillipsburg defense, they've been playing so well all quarter, the writing was on the wall for that one. Trying to clear the ball away, were unable to do so multiple times. And that time, Easton finally making them pay for it, and who other than Malia to do the job. But there's still plenty of time left in this game. Under 3 minutes to go in the first half. Phillipsburg ready for an attack there on offense. Avery Butler looking to push the pace, but a whistle stops her in her tracks back over to the Rovers. But no matter, Phillipsburg getting the ball right back. Both teams sticking with a lot of their starters, which makes sense. You use the girls that got you to this point. As Phillipsburg gets a whistle called against them back over to Easton. Looked like another dangerous ball. And there's another dangerous ball. This time Malia the culprit. And here comes the Liners. Liners on the near side looking to get through the double team. And they get a whistle called on them. Back over to Easton. Under 2 minutes to go now. 1:53 remaining. 1-0 Rovers over the Liners. So although the first half is coming to a close, folks, do not go anywhere. We have ourselves an exciting, low-scoring, and defensive-minded, but still in a very exciting game happening here. Easton with a chance to try to expand their lead going into the break. Phillipsburg looking to answer. Under 90 seconds to go now in the first half. They're going to have to play their cards just right and move up the field quick. Whereas compared to a lot of high school facilities, a lot of teams will share fields, but obviously here at Lafayette, each team with their own designated field. This one obviously Rappolt Field for field hockey. You've got lacrosse with their own practice field just to the right of here, the soccer stadium right behind that. And then off in the way distance from where we are, we got the baseball and softball field. A very impressive facility. And I've been to a lot of them here in the Northeast region, but this one is up there with one of the better ones I've seen at the collegiate level. 35 seconds remaining in the first half. Easton most likely will be very comfortable to just bleed out the rest of the clock and go into halftime with the 1-goal lead. They'll have to hurry if they want to get that second goal, but it looks like they'll try to go for it. But the Liners take it away once again, looking for their own final push. They've got some players back there. Can't do much with it. Looked like that was Beenders right there, the closest Liner. Can't do much with it. And the final seconds will trickle away, and we will go into the break with the score at 1-0. Scoreless for a long time here in the first half, but Olivia Malia, the senior forward/midfielder who's carried this Rover offense all season, breaking the scoreless tie. Allison Clark getting the assist on that goal, and that's why we sit at 1-0. Once again, folks, GMAC Pizza, wings, and more right on Memorial Parkway, made with the same passion for 3 generations. Voted best pizza in Phillipsburg, and now for a limited time, order 2 large cheese pizzas for only $19.99. Call them at 908-768-3500 to get yours. Once again, that's 908-768-3500 to get yours today. Like to become a sponsor? Want a great way to promote your business and support your local teams? Then become a sponsor on the Garden State Athletic Network. We have network and game sponsorship opportunities available for the fall 2025 season. Let us help you promote your business or organization throughout New Jersey, all at an affordable cost. To learn more, scan the QR code on your screen or get in touch by emailing sponsorships at GardenStateAthleticNetwork.com or by calling 973-738-3881 right now. Once again, the number 973-738-3881. Let Garden State Athletic Network make your business the star of the show. So we're going to take a quick break for now as both teams rest and regroup. About 8.5 minutes left until the start of the third quarter. Once again, we'll step aside for a little bit. I'm Matthew Vargo alongside the production crew of James Clark and Jared Klimas. We'll be right back for more soon. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Garden State Athletic Network Delaware River Rivalry Series between Phillipsburg and Easton. This time in field hockey, second half, moments away from getting started. 2 minutes and 30 seconds left. It's been a very entertaining game between these two rivals. Both sides looking to one-up one another as they always do. Easton the winner for the past 4 years, but Phillipsburg looking to break the trend. But right now it's Easton 1, Phillipsburg 0. The lone goal scorer for the Rovers was number 14, their superstar midfielder / forward Olivia Malia, with her 32nd goal of the season. Meanwhile, her wingman or wingwoman, number 4, Allison Clark, getting her 8th assist of the season. Phillipsburg hasn't really had a whole lot of chances to score here in that first half. As you'll see right here, we got the stats up on screen. Easton with the 1 goal to Phillipsburg's none. Easton took 4 shots to Phillipsburg's 1. 3 shots on goal for the Rovers compared to just 1 for the Liners. 3 saves for the Liners to 2 for the Rovers. Obviously, Clark with the lone assist of the game. And in terms of cards, 0 both ways. It's been a very clean game all around as we get started for the second half. Should be a fun one. Easton with possession early. Seeing a lot of quick passes. They're showing a lot more urgency than they did in that first half. It looks like it's going that way for both sides as Phillipsburg will get the ball back. Phillipsburg needing a good chance. They only took that 1 shot. It was on goal, but off the stick of Rovers defender number 25, Emily Materna. And that was as good as it got. In terms of penalty corners, Easton had 3. Phillipsburg had just 1. Phillipsburg still with possession, but it's been a challenge to try to clear this ball. It'll stay with the Rovers. A foul on number 13, Ellie Kisselbach. Here comes the Rovers again. Great defense there, but now backed into a corner, getting that ball away and going out of bounds. Looks like it went off the stick of a Rover. Goes over to the Liners. Looks like it went off the stick of Maddie Polachak, junior midfielder. Polachak only with 2 assists on the year. Her role is primarily to play defense, and she does that very well. All right, the Liners, here they come. Clearing the ball away. There was a liner there deep in the offensive end, but here they come again. Butler. Butler taking the long way around, looking to center it. She still has it, and her dog determination gets her a penalty corner. Great hustle there by Avery Butler to get the Stateliners their 2nd penalty corner of this game. Chance to tie up this game at 1 goal apiece. Looks like they'll have Emma Butler take the penalty corner on the near side. Gets the whistle, sends it in, ball gets away. Redirected back, shot blocked along the way. They'll get another penalty corner try. Ellie Kisselbach taking that shot, blocked, but off of the leg of a Rover player in the shooting circle. Obviously a no-no. As here comes Emma Butler again. Sends it out, shot taken, redirected, and it's saved. What a save made for the Rovers in net. That was Evelyn Burns. We haven't talked about her a lot on the broadcast tonight. She hasn't faced a ton of shots, but she is a stud. The junior has an 80% save percentage coming into tonight's game, has only allowed 7 goals the entire season. So even when that sturdy Easton defense slips up, she is able to bail them out and is able to do so there, although that wasn't really on the defense. Phillipsburg got the redirect they wanted, and they have another great chance here, looking to center it, taking a shot. Looks like it got blocked away. Another penalty corner for Phillipsburg. They're getting a lot of penalty corners early, showing that offensive aggression that they're very much capable of, but haven't had a whole lot of chances to showcase that tonight. Once again, Emma Butler. Sends it in. Looking for a shot. That was Jackie Miller. Doesn't find anyone. And then the ball gets slapped away, goes back over to Easton. So a couple good chances by the Stateliners squandered away. Still plenty of time to make up for it, however. Still 10 minutes and 45 seconds remaining in the third. Pass too strong. They get the ball right back. Looking to send it in. Had options there. That was number 21, Hannah Deegan, sending that ball in. Back to the foul. Again, Phillipsburg with possession. Officials telling number 4, Jackie Miller, to bring it back a little bit so they can continue on. The redirect and a score! Oh my goodness, that was Avery Butler deflecting that ball into the net off the pass from Jackie Miller. We're all tied up at 1 goal apiece. Watch it right here. That's Miller. Told to bring it back. Takes a quick pass, gets deflected right into the net. Textbook perfection. Avery Butler, 4th goal of the season. And for Miller, that's her 6th assist. And we are tied. Phenomenal offensive display right there. I'm sure if you ask their head coach, Rachel Phillips, on the sideline, the chef's kiss of offense right there. Perfect. Easton does have the ball now. They have a quick chance to respond. And they're going to need a response. And they're giving it to Malia. Looking to break the tie once again. Pass goes in. There's a lot of traffic. And we've got a stoppage. Looks like we're going to get in our penalty corner. We will. So the Rovers, after that goal, off that penalty corner, well, not a penalty corner, but after all those penalty corners by Phillipsburg early on, they say, hey, we can do it too, guys. Watch this, and they get their chance. Allison Clark on the far side, already with an assist in this game. Waiting for the signal. She gets it. She sends it in. Fighting in. Shot blocked. Rebound not there. Kicked away. A save. Another chance and a score. Guess who? Olivia Malia. 2nd goal of the game. Easton back on top 2-1. And you'll see the replay right here. Off the penalty corner. Initial shot doesn't get there. Redirect doesn't get there. And then kicked away. And then Malia with a little post up. Flicks the shot right into the net. And just like that, the Rovers back in front 2-1. What a time to do it. Olivia Malia, phenomenal all season long. At her best in the most important moments here in this rivalry series. Responsible for both goals for her squad here tonight. But once again, Phillipsburg, immediately after giving up that goal, immediately going extra aggressive. You see it right there. Ball sent in just outside the shooting circle. Looks like that's Doring. Doring can't get there, but is able to draw another penalty corner. They're happening all over the place here in this third. We haven't even reached the halfway point of the third quarter. 7:58 left. Clock trickling away. And now it's Emma Butler once again. She is always in charge. Sends it over. Shot taken. And it gets deflected out of bounds. Not sure if Burns got a piece of that one. Didn't look like it, but Jackie Miller with a heater of a shot taken, going wide of the net. Miller will just send it back as they keep possession. Can't corral that ball. Trying to fight it away from the Easton defense. It looks like we're going to see our first card of the game. It'll be a yellow card, it looks like. Hard to tell from our vantage point way back on the far side. But as a result, that is Jackie Miller, number 4, taking a seat. She is the engine to this Stateliner offense. Forced to sit down. Now Phillipsburg does get the ball back. Maddie Polachak unable to save that ball from going out of bounds. Both teams now with 4 shots on goal. Easton with the 2-1 lead. So after a defensive-minded grudge fest of that first half that saw just 1 goal and not a lot of offense, both teams have already scored here in the third. Liners will slow it down, finally sent in. But Easton coming back once again, the Rovers looking to get their 14th win of the season. After losing on opening day, they won 13 in a row. That winning streak finally snapped by Crestwood, a 1-1 draw. But so far, they're picking up right where they left off from that winning streak. Ball back over to Easton. 5:45 left in the third. Ball sent right over to Kisselbach. That's not Kisselbach, pardon me, is Scuderi, number 12 for Phillipsburg. But now back with the Rovers. Rovers looking to pile on. This could lead to something good. But some sturdy defense by the Liners make it so that no good shot could be taken by Polachak. Malia again, trying to maneuver through a double team, decides to clear it out. Sent in. That ball out of bounds. Looks like it went off of Jordan Nunemacher. And because of that, it'll stay with the Rovers. Nunemacher didn't look like that goal would have counted anyway. It looked like she was outside the shooting circle. Ball cleared way out now. Way out, pardon me. Tongue twister right there, folks. It's been a long day, but a fun day nonetheless. Always a pleasure to be here. Phillipsburg now getting the ball back on Easton's side of the field. Aren't able to do much with it. Ball goes out of bounds. It goes back over to the Liners. Off the stick of Jillian Relvis. Jackie Miller back on the field for Phillipsburg. They need her if they're going to try to win this game. Some great passing there by the Rovers. Almost a chance to get a 3-on-2. But it looked like that was Allison Clark who couldn't control that pass. We haven't seen a ton of substitutions in this game. Both teams rather top-heavy, relying on their star power to carry the day. 3 minutes, 26 seconds left in the third quarter. Ball back over to Easton. Another foul on the Stateliners. Miller looking to send it in. That's Emma Butler along with Peyton Doring on the offensive end. They're trying to set up something on the far side. Can't. Easton able to clear it. Great defense by the Rovers. And they've got an odd girl rush coming. 3-on-2. But Phillipsburg with a nice recovery to stop it, although they have to foul. Driving in, taking the shot. Great save, rebound. No follow-up shot. Looked like that was Allison Clark looking to take it herself, but denied by Nunemacher. Ball does stay with the Rovers. looking for another chance, looking for the first multi-goal lead of this game. Neither side, well, actually, pardon me, Phillipsburg hasn't led at all in this game, but Easton has never led by more than one goal. Phillipsburg on the near side. That ball can't be saved. It looked like that was Doring trying to shake her defender. Ball just gets a little bit away from her. Unable to do much of anything. Still continuing to play good defense, getting another chance. That's Emma Butler. She lost that ball, but it stays on the offensive end for the Stateliners, but the ball goes out of bounds. Looks like it'll stay with Phillipsburg. Phillipsburg looking for their 9th win, sitting at 8-4 on the season. Win for them would be huge in this rivalry. 4 years in a row since we came out of the pandemic that Easton has won this rivalry series. And Phillipsburg with the ball back, under a minute to go. Get another friendly whistle. And that's Miller. She'll take it herself. She'll send it in. Nobody home, out of bounds. Rover ball. Looks like she was trying to find Lena Carpenter, number 19. That ball just too far away from her. 30 seconds left in the third. Rovers looking to push. Hold on, folks. We've got a stoppage. Looks like we're going to get a card against Phillipsburg once again. It's like a green card against Peyton Doring for delaying the game. Delay a game or stalling. Got multiple whistles in quick succession, something you don't want as the final 10 seconds tick away, and it will be the Rovers who will take a 1-goal lead into the fourth against the Stateliners. Stateliners looked like they could have had a chance if they had maybe 5 more seconds, but the clock runs out on them. End at 3, scores 2-1. Once again, folks, GMAC Pizza, wings, and more right on Memorial Parkway, made with the same passion for 3 generations. Voted best pizza in Phillipsburg, and now for a limited time, order 2 large cheese pizzas for only $19.99. Call them at 908-768-3500 to get yours today. Once again, call 908-768-3500 to get yours today. Looking to become a sponsor? Want a great way to promote your business and support your local teams? Then become a sponsor on the Garden State Athletic Network. We have networking game sponsorship opportunities available for the fall 2025 season. Let us help you promote your business or organization throughout New Jersey, all at an affordable cost. To learn more, scan the QR code on your screen or get in touch by emailing sponsorships at GardenStateAthleticNetwork.com or by calling 973-738-3881. Once again, call 973-738-3881. Let Garden State Athletic Network make your business be the star of the show. Under a minute left to go in this short break, intermission between quarters. This game has lived up to its billing. Wouldn't expect anything less between 2 rival schools wanting to one-up each other at any chance they get. It's always been a close game throughout the past 4 years. The biggest blowout we've seen during that time was a 4-1 Easton win back in 2021. In 2022 and 2023, it was 1-0 contest in favor of Easton. And then in 2024, it was Easton taking the crown once again, 3-1. So outside of that 1 year in 2021, nary a blowout, always a close game. Phillipsburg with 4 shots on goal. They've managed to get 1 past Evelyn Burns, which is a very difficult thing to do, as again, we stated Burns came into this game having allowed just 7 goals on the entire season across 14 games with an 80% save percentage. As for Easton, they've managed 6 shots on goal, getting 2 by Phillipsburg own stud goalkeeper Jordan Nunnenmacher. As both sides take the field again, 15 minutes left in regulation here. What is going to happen? Will Easton hang on? Will Phillipsburg come back? Will we have overtime? I don't know. You're just going to have to keep watching. I don't make the rules here. Once again, like to shout out Jared Klimas and James Clark for the excellent work they do behind the scenes here tonight, making this all possible. Also like to thank Lafayette College for making this all possible as well. Gorgeous campus, gorgeous facilities, and a gorgeous evening just for some intense field hockey action. As Easton has the ball early, just 30 seconds have passed. Easton with it here. That was Alexa Kuvo. Kuvo trying to send it in, gets a whistle back over to Phillipsburg. Whistle stays with the Stateliners. Stateliners looking to go fast. They need to. That ball gets taken away. Great defense there for Easton. That's Maddie Polachak, the midfielder, getting in the way of that pass and allowing the Rovers to counterattack. Clark trying to get through a double team. Cannot. Back to the Stateliners. Stateliners struggling to possess it. Stateliners will keep on. Stateliners continuing to push. Refs not falling for the flops. They hold on. Butler trying to center that ball away, but nobody home. Emma Butler trying to do a bit too much there. But her teammates able to back her up, get the ball back. Ball sent in just beyond the shooting circle. Kayla Mullen, number 3, was there. She couldn't keep control. Rovers coming back on the far side by midfield. Gets taken away, but a whistle stays with Easton. And Easton immediately gives that ball back. Cecilia Gregg couldn't get by. She has it back again. Gets her team across midfield, but that ball will just slowly roll away out of bounds and go back over to the Stateliners. So if you're in the Stateliners, you obviously want to play fast and with a sense of urgency, and I get that, but you still have just over 12 minutes to get that second goal. You got to find the perfect harmony between intensity and patience, and they've got a decent chance here to do something. We got another stoppage. Looks like we'll have another card. This time it'll be against Easton. No, actually not. It'll go against Phillipsburg once again. Difficult to see on the far side who it was, but taking a stroll back and forced to take a seat. Looks like that's Peyton Doring, number 17. So that's a loss that the Liners will have to deal with for now as the Rovers have possession again. Rovers immediately getting that one back. I will say, anytime Phillipsburg has had one of their players taken off the field due to a card, they've been able to hold their own pretty well. 3 times in this game has a Phillipsburg player been awarded a green or yellow card, and each time Easton has been unable to score. 11 minutes, 20 seconds remaining in regulation. Remind you, if we are tied at the end of regulation, we'll go into overtime. Easton poking that ball away from Phillipsburg on the far side. Gets poked back away. The Stateliners doing a good job with every counterpunch. Easton will maintain possession. Look to go quick. That's Clark. Gives it up to her teammate, trying to maneuver through traffic. Another penalty corner. The 5th penalty corner of this game for the Rovers. Rovers looking for their 3rd goal. It would give them their first multi-goal lead of the game. And in a game like this, that is crucial, because it's already been hard enough for Phillipsburg as is to get just 1 goal. They'd have to get 2 in about 10 minutes. Clark will send that in. Malia takes the shot, just goes wide. Great look. Great heater, but just a bit too far right. Goes back over to the Stateliners. And if you're Phillipsburg, bullet dodged right there. That's not what you want, to have their best goal scorer with a clean look right by the net. Look at Emma Butler right here trying to chase that ball down. Can't. So Easton maintains possession. Easton coming back. Dangerous ball called on the Rovers, back over to the Stateliners. We're now under 10 minutes. 7 shots on goal for Easton, 4 shots on goal for Phillipsburg. Once again, 2-1 in favor of Easton, looking for their 5th win in a row in this rivalry. And Phillipsburg has the ball. Far side, getting into the shooting circle. And a penalty corner looks like, yes, penalty corner called. And for Phillipsburg, that'll be their 6th of this game. Difficult to see who that was on the far side. It looked like it was Kayla Mullen who got that. But as usual, you have Emma Butler taking the penalty corner, this time on the near side. Has plenty of options at her disposal. Gives it up, finds her teammate, passed over, shot taken, redirection, doesn't go anywhere. That was Brooke Beenders trying to set someone up for a ricochet, just like we saw on the first goal of the game for Phillipsburg. That's how they were able to tie it up earlier on. Now Miller setting it in. Shot, score! Looks like it was redirected on the way there. Miller just tried to send it into somebody. Let's take a look at the replay here. Look, you'll see outside of the shooting circle. That's Miller. And it looks like it goes off the stick of Butler, number 5. So Butler will get credit with the goal, and we're tied up once again, 2-2. Jackie Miller with 7 assists now on the season. With 8 minutes to go, 2-2 game. Could go either way. Ball goes off the foot of Carpenter, goes back over to the Rovers. Every time Phillipsburg has responded to tie it up, Easton has gotten the lead back. Can they do it again? Can Phillipsburg get their first lead of the game, or are we heading to overtime? Beenders, far side, finds Emma Butler. Most recent goal scorer for Phillipsburg. Rovers looking for another chance, looking to break the tie again. Redirection! It goes wide. So close, Easton, to getting the lead back. Looks like that was Clark who had a chance to redirect it in. Goes wide right of the net. That one was set up by Relvis. 6 minutes, 39 seconds remaining in regulation. 2-2 game. 2 evenly matched teams bringing it down to the wire. Rovers once again on the attack. Whistle, they'll keep possession. Not a penalty corner, just outside the shooting circle. Looking to bring it all in. Malia gets right into the defense, gets poked away. Bringing that ball in was Abby Rinda. Haven't called her name tonight. Tries to bring it in. Ball goes off the stick of Jillian Relvis. Goes back over to the Stateliners. Stateliners looking for a little redemption. A big clear, but gets poked away by Maddie Hines. Hines on the far side gets into the shooting circle. Tries to get it in. And it looks like we'll get a penalty corner. The ball went into the net, but that was after the whistle. 6th penalty corner of this game for Easton. Both sides have had 6 penalty corners. Allison Clark will be in charge on the far side. Already with an assist in this game. She came into this game with 7 assists. Got her 8th tonight, along with 24 goals. Looking to set up somebody for the go-ahead goal. Gives it up. Shot taken and goes wide. Not Phillipsburg. Easton arguing that it went off the stick of a Phillipsburg player. The refs say otherwise. It goes over to the Stateliners. Taking that shot was Emily Materna. Haven't seen her take many shots throughout the course of the season, but she took that one. Just didn't work out. Phillipsburg coming back the other way. Under 5 minutes to go in regulation. Looking to set someone up. Stays in the circle. And goes out of bounds. Rover ball. Looked like that was Butler on the far side trying to maneuver through traffic and set up the offense again. She's a good option to do so. Scored the game-tying goal. Jackie Miller with 2 assists in this game. So far, it's the Butler duo, Emma Butler and Avery Butler, with both goals for Phillipsburg in this game, as Phillipsburg has on the far side in their own territory. A lot of traffic by midfield. Under 4 minutes to go now, 3:48. Two teams in an all-time classic grudge match between these two schools. Another whistle, Rover ball. Clark. Over to Relvis. Relvis tries to find her teammate, and it goes wide. It'll stay with the Rovers. Relvis had the right idea. It looked like that was Avery Kalsa inside the shooting circle. Couldn't get the redirect. Didn't even look like she had the ball. Just doesn't go the Rovers' way. Both sides showing great hustle. Look at this right here by Maddie Hines. Her hustle pays off. She still has it. Tries to set up someone in the circle. Relvis gets a penalty corner. Relvis was upset. Thought Phillipsburg interfered with her. Ref gives her the green light. It's going to be the 7th penalty corner for the Rovers. 13th total in this game. Rovers with 7, Phillipsburg with 6. And once again, Allison Clark will take it on the far side. Time slowly ticking away. 2:23 to go in regulation. Clark waiting for the whistle. Buckle up, folks. Ball comes in to Malia. Takes the shot. That goes way high. Nowhere close. And Phillipsburg gets the ball back, approaching the 2-minute mark. And you wonder if you're Phillipsburg, you're backed up deep in your own territory. Do you maybe try to be more conservative, try to bring this into overtime, or do you try to go for the jugular and go for the win? They're going to go for the win here on the far side around midfield. A whole mass of bodies there. Hard to tell who anyone is. But it looks like that was Brooke Beenders. Beenders couldn't find anybody free. And now here comes Easton again. Clark couldn't get away, but gets the whistle. Olivia Malia. Malia in the circle, looking for the hat trick. Is she gonna get it? Ball bouncing around. No shot. No shot. Another chance for the Rovers. Clark trying to set someone up. She'll take it herself. That one goes wide right. Hoo-wee, folks. What is going on here? A phenomenal game between two phenomenal teams entering the final minute of regulation. This game is almost too good to end in regulation. But Easton right now doing anything in their power to avoid an overtime. Can they hold on? 45 seconds remaining. Easton's been holding on to the ball for a long time, but Phillipsburg playing some great team defense, trying to look for one last push. 34 seconds now. Big clear, ball goes out of bounds, again stays with Phillipsburg. They gotta hurry, 27 seconds. That ball goes way out of bounds on the far side, back over to Easton, and barring a huge final push, this game is gonna go into overtime. Under 10 seconds, 9, 8, nobody home for the Stateliners. Do they have another chance? 3 seconds remaining. It doesn't look like they've got the time. They don't. The horn sounds, and we are going to sudden death overtime. Wow, what a game it's been. 11 shots on goal for Easton, 5 for Phillipsburg. But all that matters is the amount of goals scored, and right now it's 2 goals apiece, and that's why we're playing an extra period. Once again, folks, GMAC Pizza, Wings, and more right on Memorial Parkway has made their pizza with the same passion for 3 generations, voted best pizza in Phillipsburg, and now for a limited time, order 2 large cheese pizzas for only $19.99. Call them at 908-768-3500 to get yours today. Once again, that's 908-768-3500. Looking to become a sponsor? Want a great way to promote your business and support your local teams? Then become a sponsor on the Garden State Athletic Network. We have network and game sponsorship opportunities available for the fall 2025 season. Let us help you promote your business or organization throughout New Jersey, all at an affordable cost. To learn more, scan the QR code on your screen or get in touch by emailing sponsorships@GardenStateAthleticNetwork.com or by calling 973-738-3881. Once again, get in touch by emailing us at sponsorships@GardenStateAthleticNetwork.com or calling us at 973-738-3881. Let Garden State Athletic Network make your business the star of the show. So 23 seconds left until overtime gets underway. Both sides have played a phenomenal game on both offense and defense. Easton with more shots. Obviously, like I said earlier, 11-5 on goal compared to Phillipsburg. But Phillipsburg, when they've had their chances, have been able to deliver. Emma Butler and Avery Butler each with the goals for the Stateliners. Jackie Miller with both of the assists. While on the Rovers side, you have Olivia Malia, their superstar goal scorer, came into this game with 31 goals scored, now with 33. Allison Clark getting an assist on one of those goals. Easton ready to take the field. Overtime will be 10 minutes. Now just waiting for Phillipsburg. But also, we have to highlight these goalkeepers real quick. Evelyn Burns with 4 saves in net tonight, while Jordan Nonnenmacher with 9 saves of her own. Phillipsburg now on the field. There's going to be a lot more space out there, as it's going to be 7-on-7 here in this overtime session. So any mistake made by either side in the neutral zone area can lead to disaster with a lot of breakaways. So it's going to be interesting to see how both sides attack this situation. And look, just hold on for 1 second, folks. Just listen to that applause right there. These are 2 dedicated families and fan bases cheering on their team deep into the night here at the neutral site of Rappolt Field. home of the Lafayette College Leopards. Two phenomenal teams, a phenomenal venue has made for one phenomenal game. Who would have thought? Easton now with the ball. Looking to set up something on offense, and that's not good. It goes out of bounds. Just too much mustard on that pass from Emily Materna, although it looked like Cecilia Gregg should have came away with that ball. Phillipsburg trying to play it safe, try to get a reset going, but now you have Jackie Miller trying to maneuver through a double team, and she's able to do so successfully. Wow. On the far side, she finds Butler. Butler just outside the shooting circle, trying to set someone up. The shot, and it does not go in. Oh my goodness. Oh, wow. The shot did not go in. Peyton Doring with a great look, unable to hammer it home, but she is able to get the Stateliners on a penalty corner, their 7th of the game. A chance to end this one with 8:42 left in overtime. Pardon me, no, will not be a penalty corner, but rather a penalty shot. It'll be Jackie Miller taking it. Miller with a chance to end the game right here. Miller, shot, and the score! Ball game over. Phillipsburg wins it. So pardon me, it was not a penalty corner, but a penalty shot. Jackie Miller opts to take it herself, hammers it home right by Burns, and that will do it. It's a 3-2 win for the Phillipsburg Stateliners here in overtime. They snapped the 4-year losing streak in the Delaware River Rivalry Series and improved to 9-4 on their year. Easton, on the other hand, will drop to 13-2-1. Wow, what a game that was. Phillipsburg going home happy tonight with the 3-2 win, but we need to take a moment for a round of applause. Two great teams giving us one great game. One more time, folks. GMAC Pizza, Wings, and More, right on Memorial Parkway. Made with the same passion for 3 generations. Voted best pizza in Phillipsburg, and now for a limited time, order 2 large cheese pizzas for only $19.99. Call them at 908-768-3500 to get yours today. Once again, that's 908-768-3500. And one more time, want to become a sponsor? Want a great way to promote your business and support your local teams? Then become a sponsor on the Garden State Athletic Network. We have network and game sponsorship opportunities available for the fall 2025 season. Let us help you promote your business or organization throughout New Jersey, all at an affordable cost. To learn more, scan the QR code on your screen or get in touch by emailing sponsorships at GardenStateAthleticNetwork.com or by calling 973-738-3881. Let Garden State Athletic Network make your business the star of the show. Once again, folks, Phillipsburg winning this one in overtime, 3-2, snapping the 4-year losing streak in the Delaware River Rivalry Series in an all-time classic. Jackie Miller already with 2 assists on the night, awarded the penalty shot, hammering it home to make it lights out on this game. Before we wrap it up for good tonight, we'll take a quick look ahead for the rest of the season. Phillipsburg with 5 more games left in their regular season. Their next one is going to be against Hunterdon Central on Wednesday, October 8th at 4 p.m. Meanwhile, for Easton, they only have one more regular season game on their slate. That one taking place tomorrow, October 7th, versus Nazareth Area at 5:15. That should about wrap it up for tonight's action. Once again, folks, I'm Matthew Vargo, and once again, I'll shout out Jared Klimas and James Clark with an unbelievable job behind the scenes here tonight. They make it all possible. Couldn't make it all happen without them. Once again, I've been saying once again a lot, huh? But the Garden State Athletic Network, thank you all so much for tuning in, and we will see you on the flip side. Have a good night, everybody.